Hi, Teresa. How are you? So, guys, I decided to jump on early so that trying to get a feel for a new time. I am. Um, I'm trying to switch things up a little bit just because we're getting into spring and summer. Some of you are probably already into summer because that's just how things work. Um, Girl. Well, I had a meltdown at work. I have been looking for another job. Had no luck so far. I am trying to leave Walmart because, guys, it's just getting worse by the minute. But anyway, I have actually decided to work on rounds for right now because I'm getting way too burnt out on squares. Because if you don't know, squares take you a little bit longer to do. So I am here kidding up Dragon Spirit by Margaret Morales, but I am kidding up in baggies. Of course, before I decide to go on here, I did not go and look and see if Bella Art de Nicole makes covers for something like this because I do have cats. And my cats like to take my bags out of my container and walk off with them. So right now I am kind of kitting up and working on it at the same time. I know quite a few creators that do their paintings that way because they like to just jump right into the painting and be... Hold on. This is the baggie holder. I actually got this from AliExpress because AliExpress has the one they have the best for if you want a lot of baggie holders. This holds 52 baggies, which is nice because if you have like a 70 plus kit, you can probably fit all your baggies into one tray. I am also going to be using my pen from Leopard Leatherworks. This actually has a thin multi-placer from Diamond Art Club. And I also am using my alien putty in this. So tomorrow we are having an apparel meeting. Not looking forward to that at all. But it needed to happen just because I'm just over it. We don't have a whole lot of staff in apparel, and we really need staff. Because if we don't, my philosophy is if we don't have people, we ain't getting anything done. So, but I'm kind of happy that we got all the shoe clearance out of the steel. That made me happy. And I want to thank one of our overnight associates for doing it for us. She literally left us with just the clearance, and that was fabulous that she did that. Yeah, I decided to go on early. I'm trying to find the sweet spot where people are able to show up for my lives. So I love the new round drill field that DAC has made. It causes not a whole lot of room to make them crooked. So I have designated a spot on my bookcase for this so that the cats can't get to it. Let's hope anyway. I am not a fan of the perforated sheets that Diamond Art Club offers on their kits because it's just not practical. Hi, Sherilyn. So today, I think both of my kits are coming from DAC. I'm not a fan of these sheets at all. They do not rip as easy as they say. I kind of wish they would do like a they're kind of in the way. But yeah, guys, I'm looking for Layla. Layla is she kind of is wearing a bumblebee corset. She is my last kind of Michaelgelina that I need. Like, I'm not a fan of Melody. I'm not a fan of, I think that's it. I think that's the, like, Dreamcatcher, I'm not a fan. But there is one that is giving me Morticia Adams vibes. So that one I might purchase. I'm not sure yet. But yes, I'm enjoying working on this kit. It jumped me right into fairy dust pretty much right away. I am in like my videos are loading. I posted 3 videos. I think I posted 3. Yeah, I decided to take a break from Satora because she is a square. I am absolutely enjoying working on what painting am I working on out there? Rain Keeps Falling by Inamorte. I have just started this one. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of doing this really small section at the bottom. Then what I'm going to do is take all of the release papers that are in these sections off. Yeah, that'll give me a nice good section. Okay. So I'm doing this for Year of the Dragon as well as for my Mayfair Morales event. I thought this would be a good one to work on because I'm going to be, yeah, this one's I'm going to love working on it because I like the color palette. Nice. You guys get to see the videos before I do, but I did upload them so that we can, so you guys can see what I got. One would not let me upload it, but I can't remember if I showed it to you guys or not. Or I might have uploaded it. Maybe that's why it was saying something went wrong. I got Adeline, finally, from Macari. Absolutely love that image. If it wasn't for Polani being already kitted up, I would have kitted that one up. But both of these kits are pretty much my go-to size. So I do own quite a few large kits, but I haven't worked on them yet because I don't want to work on a mega large kit until I get these done. So, but rain keeps falling. I'm loving working on that image. There's a lot of purples in that kit. I'm sitting here enjoying my chocolate caramel coffee. A dessert in a cup. So I have not liked the new Margaret Morales kits they've released. They're just not my, they're not my jam. Like that weird flowery one. I can't remember the name of it. That one just didn't hit the spot, my spot. Oh, poor little thing. Hopefully she feels better. But I think they're kind of trying to get out as much of her artwork as possible because it sells out so quick. So the fish one I have thought about getting just because my zodiac is Pisces. So there's quite a few fish in that kit. So I'm like, oh, maybe I will get that one. So I might get that one in Chroma. Chroma, I saw the unboxing for that. I was like, oh God, I shouldn't have seen it. Because that's how I base what I buy. I will watch the sneak peeks and that will determine if I want to get it or not. But Layla has been on my wish list for a while. I'm finally getting up there with my Michaelgelinas. I had put her off buying from her for a while. Well, what sucked was when they were releasing Inscarero kits and then they were discontinuing Michaelgelinas, so I had to take one or the other. So Inscarero will always come first over Michaelgelina just because I love Inscarero's artwork a little bit more. So I will show you the release papers I'm using. So these are from Bee's Crafty Corner, but they're part of my mermaid release papers. So these I'm doing because they give me scale vibes for like dragons or mermaids. You can use either or. So, and the blues in this. So I'm gonna kind of go through these and pick out the ones I think would work really well with this kit. So they didn't leave too many left. Most of these were blues, which, so that gives me what, 3, so 13 squares. That's what this does. Gives me 13 of those. So yes, I absolutely love this piece of artwork. I have done a dragon before. I did Pride by JoJo Art. That one was stunning after it was done. I'm going to have to say yes, because if you designed it, it is a licensed piece. Anybody that's out there that is starting to get into that, genre is not the right word, get into that atmosphere. I've already decided what I'm going to be working on for my Pride event. I'm excited. So I have 2 kits from Rose Prophet Creations that I have had in my stash for a while. And they are both full of rainbow. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to work on those 2 because they are 40 by 60s. They're small. So I'm going to be working on those, and they're already kitted up in baggies. So that kind of makes my job a whole lot easier. So I have 2 of these. So I will be putting my Pride one. So Teresa, if you want to send one of your pieces to me to try, you know how to reach me. I would love to try one of your pieces of artwork, because sometimes I'm one of those that I'm going to give the most honest opinion. But also, guys, during that Pride event, I am also going to be working on my Bella Art Safina, but I'm not going to be working on it as much. But I'm definitely doing round kits because I need a break from squares. Oh, while I'm on here, I've been putting this off for a while to show you guys because this is part of the grand prize giveaway. I have not decided which one to give this to yet. Some of you might already know what's in here. Obviously, it's a rectangle box. There's only one type of item that comes this way. This has a gorgeous customized tumbler in it. So one of my friends from work makes tumblers. So what I will do, if you want a tumbler made from her, I will find a way to get her information, and I will get it set up to where you can talk one-on-one with her. This tumbler is gorgeous. I told her I wanted something mermaid. Didn't care. I picked the design and she made it. So you will be getting the straw itself and a straw cleaner. It will come in this plastic sleeve. Now, you guys ready? I almost kept it. But, guys, look at this tumbler. It is 20 ounces. This will be going to the grand prize, one of the grand prize winners. I haven't decided who yet. So it will depend on what image speaks to me the most off Derrick with Diamonds. And after that, I will get this sent out to you. Mind you, slow and steady wins the race. I don't send everything out at once because economy is not nice to me. So, I wanted to show that before I forgot. So you can send your art to my page. And I will take a look at it. So, all of my paintings should be here today. I'm so excited. Because I have a mermaid kit coming. I have Lady Moth, which I'm so excited. And if I'm not mistaken, Teresa is working on that image. Trying to think. There's one more. Bear with me here. So now we're going to kit up another color. I call it the alien because that's what it looks like to me. 3808. So Just a little tip if you kit up in baggies, save this bag. Take your baggies and transfer it into this bag. Roll it up with your canvas. Mind you, you're going to face your drills on the outside. Try not to leave a sticky portion open so that air doesn't get to it. You want some air to get to it, but not over time because you will lose sticky. But you can always rub it down with a wet wipe and get the sticky back. So I got Lady Moth. I got, oh my gosh, the Siren image. And then I also got Rose Library by Ivy Delamore. I have been wanting that kit for a while. I didn't like the price tag, but I used my $200 off coupon for those kits. So, and also guys, that's why I saved my baggies from DAC, because I kit up in them. So I have a lot of baggies. So, but I do prefer using Star Wars baggies. And I found 3808. This painting is giving me happy thoughts because I only have a very little bit of black in this image. Yes, I'm trying to... I actually like doing it this way just because it kind of... I'm constantly changing. So I do keep my canvas, most of it rolled up. But a lot of people roll up on the end of their craft table. I do not, because it's the way I diamond paint. I diamond paint on the edge. I'm not leaning. I do notice a lot of people lean, and that's not how I diamond paint. So the top part of my canvas is rolled up. I will show you in a minute. Using my lovely alien putty scissors. Love these things. They stay in here because my husband likes to take my scissors and walk off with them. So they stay in my pen caddy when I'm not using them. Nice. Definitely going to check out your art, Teresa. Sherilyn, should I be scared? You know me with rainbow. Mermaids and fairies and all things fantasy. I gotta have it. So I'm waiting for Tea Party to be restocked, because that is right up my alley. And of course, you think I could purchase one single round kit? Of course not. Because I believe Lady Moth is a square as well. I'm not sure. Teresa would know. I saw somebody do something today on... I watch a lot of ASMR diamond painting videos. So I'm going to show you guys. So you have 3 drills here. So you see that they're all clustered together there? So somebody is single placing each drill. I don't remember who it is. But mind you, you got to have this pin at a tilt, because if you don't, all your drills are going to go in the same spot. So I'm adjusting to that. It's working because that works really well for confetti kits. So there is that. Did that color. Definitely got to do another Bella Art Dana Cole order. I'm long overdue. But I'm going to wait for everything to get paid off first before I'm not going to get two more Sherilyn just sent me a photo. About killed me. I'm like, oh dear God. Literally. I don't do faces well. That's why I struggle. But all the artists I like their faces. And Guerrero, I like her faces. Michaelina, I like her faces. Margaret Morales, I like her faces. I want to say the fairy was pastel rainbow. That's the vibe I got from it. It wasn't a very vibrant rainbow. It was very pastel-like. But yes, who else faces? Oh, Maria. Her kits are very like out there. Couldn't miss them if you tried. Then All Claire Studios, I like their faces because they kind of do side panels almost. Cotton Candy Princess, they didn't do that with though. But it gave me Sailor Moon vibes. That's why I purchased that kit, because I am the biggest fan of Sailor Moon. So I have just been not enjoying my job. So I will show you the little bit I have worked on for this kit. Very little, but I'm enjoying it. So I'm working on it. So give me a minute here, guys, while I show you guys. So let's see if I can get you down here. Right here, like this patch of white here is a mixture between fairy dust and AB. Like this right here is fairy dust. Then right here, obviously, you see the sparkle. That is your AB. Then you have pretty much two colors for the outline of the scales in the dragon. I chose this corner, work on this corner for a reason. This is what I'm dreading to do the most because greens and browns and reds are a struggle for me. So, and obviously you see my towers that I don't even use. I think it's because I'm scared the cats are going to knock it over. Which I do not want the cats to knock over those towers anyway. But they seem to leave them alone. They don't really bother my towers. So once I get these blocks done, I can start. Rose, that's pretty close to halfway. But I do like that Bella Arde Nicole came out with covers for her towers. I think maybe that's what my route's going to have to be, is if I work out of towers, I need a cover. I mean, I haven't even gotten the... Yeah, she's coming out with a lot of new gadgets, which I'm liking. But I just haven't purchased any yet. So now we have P. I probably knew I wouldn't have many people on today, especially in the afternoon because people are at work, but yeah, I prefer baggies. The baggy tower system doesn't bother me. But I have to, that I can move out of reach for my cats, where a tower is a little bit more difficult to do that with. So let me show you how they lay in my... So that's why I put the numbers as far up to the bag as I can, because then I can just kind of look and see where the numbers are. So what I'm excited to try is NYX's RV tray system. That's what I'm going to call it, because that's what it looks like to me, is an RV trailer. So yes, go to AliExpress and you're going to type in bag holder or diamond baggie holder. It took me a hot minute to find it, so I was able to find it, and I purchased two. Now guys, okay, I love me some 3D printed, but I was like, I'm gonna go to AliExpress, see how much these cost me. I got two of these and it cost me $20 total, shipping and everything. They didn't take long to get here. Took about a few weeks, which is about normal from AliExpress because it's coming from overseas. So if I can get Bella Arde Nicole's cover to fit this, I can just put the cover over it with the baggies in it and store it that way, because then the cats won't be able to get into the baggies. But NYX has come out with these RV trailers that have a sliding mechanism on it that you slide it closed and your baggies are kind of confined to that spot. So that That's literally, I'm not, I'm not dissing her trays, but her trays aren't my style. Not anymore. When I first found her, they were fabulous. Now I'm all about Mooney Maid. Fireflies trays are like spot on. So that's the thing with my husband. He will buy me accessories. He will not buy me diamond paintings because he knows that I'm going to buy them anyway. But I do pay as you go so that it's not hurting my bank account as bad. And if the company doesn't do pay as you go, that's when I ask him if he can get me the painting for like my birthday or Christmas or whatever. Oh, and I found a new shop. Oh my God, they're trying to kill me with shops. It is Francesca Art Studio. Works, I think. Diamonds and Washi just unboxed a painting from her. And I went on the site, and oh dear Lord, there's not a lot. And her paintings are not cheap. But they have quite a few paintings. They have this mermaid on there that is just speaking to me. And the best thing about that mermaid is that it could work as a companion piece for my Jaded Gem Shop one. Because they're exactly this, pretty much the same size. And I'm like, uh-oh. Because I'm all about companion pieces. I love companion pieces because they seem to work. So hopefully by the time September gets here for my or is that no, by the time October gets here for my Goals for Guerrero event, hopefully I get out of that slump for squares. So their paintings you can do through PayPal and do pay later, which is nice. I haven't crossed that bridge yet just because those are so expensive. So what I'm probably going to do when I do decide to just break down and get it, yes. Oh, whew. Is that a square or a round, Sherilyn? I can't remember. I can't remember. It's going to drive me nuts. I think they only do squares. Oh, so you have the option to do round or square. Because if that's the case, I already know I'm going round with them. So, yeah, that's why I haven't gotten mine yet. But I am the biggest fan of Josephine Wall's artwork. I actually had to destash Spirit of Flight just because I just didn't see myself doing that image. So you can like if you're a fan of Josephine Wall, You can also get her artwork from one with the diamond art, but their kits are black and white. So it's like a mystery kit. And that is one artist I never want to do a mystery kit from, just because her kits are so confetti heavy. So I am going to be doing I'm getting the exact same kit that Diamonds and Washi got from them. The merry-go-round kit by Josephine Wall. Love it. That image, it's I think why I like it so much, it's busy, very busy. You have things going in every direction possible for that kit. So that's going to be the kit I get from Josephine Wall because I love it. I'm trying to find Daughter of the Deep. As that image, I'm big into mermaids, so that really speaks to me. So I have actually thought about contacting them to see if they can find a way to get that one made, Daughter of the Deep. They might have it. I haven't been on their site in a while. So I think I need to go back on their site and look and see if they have it. Or Sherilyn will go researching it if she's not already there looking. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? And plus, I have to open tomorrow, and that's another reason why I wanted to do my live early. Remind me, guys. So this kit has crystals in it. So I'm very excited to see how the crystals turn out in this image. So it has a lot of specials going into this kit. That's why I kind of decided to go with this one. Because I'm not constantly doing the back and forth thing where I am with... That's why Dreaming of Being Human's taking so long. I'm not a fan of those stupid weird bubble things by DP with sparklers. They don't hold well in the single placer. And you can't multi-place them. I've tried multiple times and I've always failed miserably. But yes, I'm loving the rounds in this one. So, and I got some news about my Joker painting. that Diamond Pen Pal is going to make me a pen for that painting. They are one of my biggest supporters of my channel. They always seem to, always do things. So, see, that didn't even cut right. That's why I don't like using their papers. I'm just not a fan. Not a fan of them at all. So we are going to be switching over to my cover sheet shortly. I am loving this though. It's turning out really nice. It's done. It does. It seems to work really well that way. So when I get Groovy Girl, I'm going to ask Leopard Leatherworks if they will remake that pen. Because they are really growing on me with their pens. Their pens are pricey, but good example. Say the pen just does not give you that oomph that you like. You message them, they will tell you to send it back and they will redo the pen. Of course, that will involve you helping figure out what your finger grip is. It depends. It's based off your finger grip, and that's how they base it off of. So, give me a minute. Tim has a video on how you measure your finger grip. I am 0.5, which is the thinnest you could probably, it's probably one of the thinnest ways you can go. And that's how he bases how big your pen's going to be. Because 0.5 is pretty small. It's like thin into medium. One of my friends, she is 0.75. So that is a beast. It is a chunky pen. I mean, he's not shaving off a whole lot of resin to make that pen. I mean, he's pretty much going dupe, and start shaping it immediately. That just the thought of holding something that big around my hand is not. So my finger grip is 0.5. And I hold my pen here all the time. So this is what they call the baseball end pen. Yeah, what's it called? Turnstile. Um, all throughout their Facebook group and their lives, they turn other designs because Tim will kind of do a design on a whim, which is nice. So my next two pins he had asked me, can we do the pin this way? And I was like, okay, I'm willing to try anything. So when I have yeah, I'm not a fan of chunky pens. I'm just not. So where's my chunkiest pen I own? It's a toss up between three of these. So these are my chunkies. And you see, these are the only three I own. Actually own more than that. There's 4, and I have 2 more. These are my chunks. But you see that I still have them. There's a reason why. This was my very first pen by Enabler's Outpost. It is designed a little bit different than what you expect out of a chunky. This pen was part of Crafting with Shay's Mermaids and Magic event from last year. This pen was specially made for Button Eye. This pen I got through Butterfly Effect Wares, and guys, I love me the Halloween colors in this pen. Now these last two, this was made a custom that they did by Bistro Blanks. And this is my Snoopy pen by Bistro Blanks. So this one is almost on the medium side, thicker side, and these are my chunkies, my chunky chunks is what I call those. But oh yes, I have very few thick pens because it's just not my jam. So this pen here was for fairies and fens, but this is the thinnest they can go on a lava pen by Diamond Pen Pal. It's the thinnest they can go. I do. This is the pen from Kevin's Creations. So here, this is wood here that has been blended in with the resin. And right up here, if you can see it, you see the little creature up here? That's what he's my little creature. But yeah. And of course, there is also my, is it these? Yes. This falls into that category almost. But it's more awkward long than it is thick. But I have, is it 3 pens from them? Or just 2? Just these 2. These are from House of Rainbows. 2 of my favorite pens. This one's a little bit more my comfort. This one's a little bit on the awkward side. But guys, how could I even depart with this? So these 2 pens are from House of Rainbows. Then I have a soft spot for purple, if you don't already know. All three of these pens come from Diamond Pens by TJ. This I will be using in my Ivy Delamore event. This is for a Cauldron of Myrrh. I'm going to use probably all three of these pens just because I love me some purple. If I decide to do that painting, because it is a square, and that event is not that far off, so I might be doing Warm Witch. If so, that pen is in the other room. Me too. I love me my purple. Purple pens are my jam. It just depends how well I do with my rounds. I have quite a few round kits going, so. I have tucked away a lot of my whips. Almost done with this little bit here. Yes, they have really nice pens, but they are homemade. I think I have a pen by them. I'm not sure. I don't. If you hear noise in the background, I am so sorry. What type of putty do you use? Where is it? I have it somewhere. So, I use this. I have one for in here and one for in the living room. So guys, I was able to lower my craft table to fit my recliner. So now I don't have to have an office chair in there. I have the table by me now. So now it's not a big problem. He has actually come out with more, flavor is not the right word, colors. And then Carissa Corner, she actually makes a holder for the Alien Buddy. I haven't tried getting one of her towers yet. She actually has these she makes. I don't know. I don't know if they're scented or not. Not really. It's the same texture, which I like. I like that he doesn't but yeah, this little strip's almost done. I'm kind of glad it's firm because I don't want it to be stringy. Same. I like that it is stiff and firm just because whose is it? Randa's is good to a point. Like I try not to use hers in the summer months here because it becomes really tacky, like very stringy. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I am a hard placer. I am a man. Of course, I'm going to press hard on the canvas. And it's not so much that I'm a man, I feel more confident that my drills are going to stay on the canvas. I'm like, I don't know how sticky the canvas really is. Yeah, my finger can touch there all day. I don't know how sticky it's going to be for a plastic drill. My hands aren't plastic. Not Your Mama's Mud is kind of like an expensive version of the pink wax from Diamond Art Club. It's a good way to get away from Diamond Art Club's wax. Not Your Mama's Mud is really good if you are a very light presser. And I'm not by no stretch. Not Your Mama's Mud, I was feeling that like every half hour, if that. So, all the blue's almost done on this little section. I've tried Putty Crocker's putty. Hers it depends. I live in a cold climate, so for me, the winter months is the best for that. Um, but Putty Crocker's putty is, to be honest, is one of my favorites if I'm going to use putty. Because I don't consider Alien Putty putty. Aw, thank you. Putty is one of those things I'm very finicky with because I am a hard placer. Who's putty? Oh, Mary Mud. Guys, her putty, I cannot do her putty. It's just, no. It's just not my jam. And why did I take these drills out thinking I was done? Yeah, so, speaking of residue, there is Diamond Daughter. She is all types of extra. Let me see. So, I gotta show you guys this tin. You're gonna laugh. So I had come, I wasn't home from work. We had gone somewhere. We came home. You see what you see? You can't even see where it's from. And guess who got a hold of it? My dog. Because the cat and the dog are in cahoots. She'll knock on the floor, the dog will destroy it. But this tells you how strong her tins are. So this came all the way from Canada, from the Diamond Daughter. This stuff is amazing. It is a wax. It's the scrapey type of wax. So as long as you sacrifice a drill, yes, because this is lavender sandalwood, which is one of my favorite scents. So you obviously sacrifice a drill, and then you'll get residue maybe on a few times you put down, but once it goes away, you're fine. Inside, this was not harmed at all. Love it. Then there's another shop that does putty. Like, let me show you theirs. So I do occasionally use wax, but I only use wax in my single tips. So this is Twilight Moon. This actually came from Danny, who makes the polymer clay pens. She now does her own wax. So you get quite a bit in here. It is filled about up to here. So that will last you a while. Pretty inexpensive too. Same concept. Sacrifice a drill and you'll be fine. Then this is my jam right here. You have to be quick with the fingers to get her wax just because it works so well. You still have to sacrifice a drill. But what I like about WeWax is she fills this stuff to the rim. I wouldn't want to see what her table looked like afterwards because you gotta think this is wax. The wax is in liquid form. She pours it in the tin and it hardens. That's all wax is. So you can tell I've used this quite a bit. And this scent is Cozy Cabin. Well, hello, Jennifer. How are you? Welcome to my live. So I prefer this size. This is Green Clover and Aloe from her St. Patrick's Day box. Same concept. Sacrifice a drill. You'll be fine. So WeWax, Diamond Daughter, and then you have Danny over on Etsy. So speaking of that, we're going to use this for a minute because I have a few drills I need to place anyway. So we're going to put it in my body does not like me today. I'm looking for my I don't have a set of tweezers over here. Okay. Do I have a pen that doesn't have it in it? I do. This is my newest pen I just got from Donna Bass. I thought. Here's one. This is also a new pen I got from her. That is the cement resin. So this is a plastic tip, which I prefer using for the wax because it doesn't take much to fill it. And it doesn't leave as much residue as the metal tips do. So what I do is I just kind of take my finger and rub it across, and that's it. So first off, let's sacrifice the drill. You don't have to sacrifice the drill as much with the so we are going to do the, let's press down. See, it did barely left residue. So now we have just a little bit left to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and transition this over to my papers because I got a little handful left to do, but we're not gonna worry about that. So this stuff, okay guys, you see which I've used? That's all I've used. So Danny's wax works really well. So now I will turn you guys around so you can see my progress on Dragon Spirit. And you can really see it in the viewfinder, how the scales are coming to life. I love it. Yes, I love Donna Bass's pens. So this pen was like a surprise, kinda. Where's my other one? And this one, I actually won this off Cocoon Blank's website. So this is a Cocoon Blank that was turned by Donna Bass. Love it. Love the rose gold in this pen. Because if you don't know, I'm the biggest rose gold fan. So now we are going to trim we're going to get these papers up. So there's the first one. So I'm going to lay down all the lovely, if it'll let me. Well, I know what I'll do. Do this. So So we will just cut here, be done with it. just not a fan at all. Bear with me, guys, as I'm trying to get the plastic to come up. There we go. Oh, did you this? We're almost there. Almost there. Okay, we're just gonna do this for now so I can lay down my sheets. So yes, I'm not a fan of that at all. So we are just gonna lay down my sheets. Now, we gotta, so I'm really close to getting this how I want it. This is about the normal size of a Diamond Art Club square. So we will, so they are literally the same size. So that is why I wanted to transition these over. Now, got those. Now, show you how working on this painting. And how we'll do this is this way. We'll do, actually, let's break this up a little bit more. There we go. Nope, let's go to here. There's that. Then we have this. Now, show you what I just did. So, I have ripped the squares off. So once I fill in this little bit here, I can start on my squares. Because I am just not a fan of the tear papers. Because when you go to tear them, they want to rip the other direction. So I'm like, yeah, no. But we're almost done today. So I think they made the plastic a little too thick to use that kind of setup. So then the sucky part is that I got to find where that ends. So so what I'm going to do is kind of brick off the red because I want to strictly work on the dragon scales. And then what I'll do is I'll open this up and do a different color. So now, here is this gorgeous, gorgeous blue AB. Right here, guys. Gorgeous blue AB that we're going to work on next. Yes, I'm fixing to switch it back over. I must press the button by mistake. But gorgeous painting. So now we are going to take and cover the other part of the red in gold-like color. I can't remember what my, okay, check mark is not quite in this section. So guys, with that being said, I'm going to end this. And if you like my content, always hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want more content from my channel, feel free to donate to my channel, guys, because every money that is given through that link goes right back into my channel, guys. Have a wonderful day. Love yourself. Love each other, guys. Happy diamond painting, guys. Bye.